Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective, timeless reading. So, whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's still a general reading. So, see which signs, symbols, and messages resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering, concerned, and confused about. It could broaden your perspective and show you something with fresh eyes. It could also narrow your focus and show you something that you could be missing. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with a tarot today. This is the Steampunk Tarot. Get some clarity on the energy going on. We're going to start with like a little tapestry of energy. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective. What you need to know to be helpful, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. All right, we're starting out with a bang. We're starting out with the Tower. So, something's going to be swept away that is no longer needed because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. It's meant to be rebuilt somewhere else or in a different way. So this is a big energy to start with. What's at the bottom? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, that's nice. So whatever is being taken away, whatever is a big good change coming on, it's happening to bring you this opportunity to rebuild the right way, better, so that it has growth and prosperity and abundance in your actual world. So usually when the Tower comes through, something was already wobbly. Something was already kind of teetering back and forth. Sometimes this is outside things actually in our sphere, our world, that are taken away. Sometimes this is a relationship, a partnership, a person. Sometimes it's a job. Sometimes it's something you put energy into, like a project or something like that. And sometimes it's an internal Tower. It's a way that you saw something is totally changed. It's like the epiphany. You see something in such a different way that you have completely changed yourself. So it's all about how you handle this Tower falling. Usually it's outside your control. Something is going to happen where it's just going to change. Something's going to go away and it has to be different. But the awesome thing about the Tower is it comes before the star. So after this happens, hope comes back. Healing comes back. Faith is restored. You start to shine differently. You start to dream differently. You start to rebuild differently this time. It's really good. It means that there was something just not working. It wasn't helping you anymore. It wasn't giving you growth. It wasn't the road you were supposed to go down anymore. So it's giving you the chance to rebuild it a different way or rebuild something somewhere else. It's like you get a redo. It's like a universal redo. And sometimes a redo is hard because when you're used to something and something is normal, it gets comfortable, even if it's this, because this was probably something that was uncomfortable for a very long time. Sometimes it's a big discomfort that comes, but it's like ripping off the Band-Aid. Now you're good. And sometimes it's something that happens and it takes a long time to readjust. So whichever it is for you, have grace with yourself. Find your footing, find your solid foundation. See how you can use different tools the next time. See how you can use something more solid in the foundation this time, instead of like, I don't know, I see like instead of sand, you're going to use concrete. It's changing the way that you start something, and that's going to make all of the difference. And it looks like whatever is coming through that you are starting after this tower, there's a lot of lightning here. I do feel like something is going to happen in a flash. But I still think you have solid roots. Look at how gigantic that tree is. Your roots are good. Your roots, like your self, your stability, you are actually going to handle something very, very good. I hear better than you expected. It just looks like it's part of this tower that's gone. It doesn't look like the whole thing. So maybe just part of a situation wasn't built on a solid foundation, but the roots were good. I got no roots. There's a song, Roots. It also makes me think of The Roots, the band. What's that song with the one that they have with Erykah Badu? But I think it was actually written by Jill Scott. And now I think of Jill Scott. I think she has a song about taking a walk. It was like a little segue of songs that came through here. But whatever is coming through, you've like, it's, wow. You have this, it's like you have, I don't know, I want to say like an illusion or a reflection, or it's almost like when you see, yeah, it's like kind of like an illusion. Like I'm thinking like Star Wars, like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Like that's kind of what I see, like a hologram. There we go. It's almost like you have something small that started as an idea. It was rooted, and it's almost like this hologram goes up, this three-dimensional picture of what could be, this possible amazing situation that's like your golden ticket being handed by the universe goes up there and actually becomes real. It becomes gold. Look at how solid it is. So maybe you saw something in its tiny form or its dream form before it even happened. But then once you start to plant this garden, once you put energy, it's pentacles. So this could be prosperity. This could be wealth. It could be abundance. It could be a home. It could be a car. It could be a job. It could be anything in your sphere of what you can touch land that you put energy into, that you work towards because you believe in it, because you believe you have the strength to hold this opportunity up and to make it grow, not just into a little plant, into a forest, into a jungle, farther than you can even see. Because when you get this kind of pentacle, it is the start of something that can bring such abundance and growth into your life, but you have to give it attention. You have to put in the work. You have to be willing to say yes. You have to try. You have to step up to bat. It's in this beautiful garden, and there's this archway. So I feel like you do need to start a new journey. You need to tend to this garden, take this beautiful seed, ground it into the earth, nurture it, water it, pay attention if it's sunshine or rain or in the elements and the seasons and the changes, and allow something proper time to grow. Because when you put that seed in the ground, it's not going to grow tomorrow, but it's probably starting to sprout some roots. So whatever season of growth you're in, you have to be present. Let's start with those. And let's move to, like, let's bounce around today. I feel like we should bounce. So let's do the animal whispers. Let's get a message, clarity on the Ace of Pentacles and Major Arcana, number 16, the Tower. please. Oh, yeah. So you're getting freedom. You have the buffalo. It's saying run free. So maybe whatever this tower was something that was just kind of restricting your growth, restricting prosperity in your life, like restricting your true desire to like really be involved in this garden of experience in your life. I hope she's not too loud. Rose, come over here, babe. Come on up here. She heard something outside. You have the buffalo. And what's at the bottom? The whale shark. Okay, we're going to pause her. I'll be right back. I hope she wasn't too loud. I paused that at 10:50. So it looks like you're getting the strength to find this freedom that you desire. Whether that's freedom in your mind, freedom in your space, freedom in a situation. It's just something where you felt restricted and maybe you didn't recognize how powerful you were before to actually handle a situation that felt out of control with that tower. And it's telling you here, double message to manifest your dreams. But not just have them in your mind. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you have this dream, it's probably because it's something you're meant to do and or have and or pursue. It's a road you're supposed to be going down. If it involves your spirit and your integrity and your heart and your truth, you're meant to have it. So what are your dreams? Because every day your thoughts and your actions and your decisions start to manifest these dreams into your reality. So maybe your dreams are changing. Maybe something that you dreamed in the past is that internal change here. And you have this brand new dream, this brand new beautiful desire to start to create something in your real world that you are proud of, that you love being there every single day, that you wake up and you're just ready to get your hands into life. It says manifest your dreams now. Now is the time we have. And every action you take, everything that you do, the way that you think, the way you talk to yourself, the way that you express yourself to others, it's all helping manifest something. So let's continue. I still feel like we should like bounce around a little. Let's go to, what do I have? Let's do this. This is the Moonology. Let's get a Moonology card. Clarity on the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, the Buffalo running free, and the Whale Shark. Manifest your dreams now. Is that Manifest Destiny? Is that Jamiroquai? I think that might be a Jamiroquai song. Clarity for the collective, one card. Message on. Let's clarify again that Tower. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Manifest your dreams now. See how strong you are to run, to handle something, to feel freedom. Because that makes me feel alive. When I think of freedom, I think of flying. Even if it's just running on the ground as this big, powerful animal. It's like you have all the freedom, all the space to just run free. I don't see a fence here. I feel like you're like in the wild. So, and I feel like you're creating changes too. When I think of the buffalo, I feel like I can hear it. So maybe you're like, maybe somebody can hear you coming. Maybe you're starting to make some earth waves. You're starting to create some almost like beautiful earthquakes. Like now oh my gosh, sometimes I don't get any songs. Now I got a lot. I just thought of Little Earthquakes by Tori Amos. It does say hold your vision. keep your dream alive. Start to manifest it today. It can happen. I feel like you want to move mountains for something, for a cause, for a person, for you. And I feel like you can. And if you can't move that mountain, you're going to find a way around or have the strength to go up it. And this is a fixed moon. All right, so let's get clarity for you guys. Should we do... What do I have? I have this. Let's do this. This is the Energy Healing Oracle. Let's get one message. Clarity on. Like I see the earthquakes, but I feel like you're making waves, but I feel like they're good waves. I feel like you're making these ripples that are just going out there into the universe and creating like beautiful changes. Maybe you're going with the flow now, finding your flow. One card for the collective, please. Yeah, you are. This is release. So it's letting something go, going with the flow, releasing yourself from things that made you feel restricted, situations that weren't building, teetering on weird foundations, going towards what's going to manifest here. I feel like this is like almost like a watch. There's like gears inside of this star. So something's going to work in divine timing, work like clockwork. I'm seeing like a little WD-40. Maybe the wheels got stuck. It just needed a little oil or something to get it spinning and moving smoothly. And then you have release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts. Here we go. I live in the present moment and accept each stage of my life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands whatever I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So it's taking back your power and taking back your control, remembering your dreams. Look at this energy in this. It's like a person, but there's your spiritual wings. The metamorphosis of the butterfly, and you are finding that star after the tower. This also looks like water too, and energy. It's let go and let God. It's taking back, your sense of control and power on what you can actually do, releasing, controlling anyone else, anything else. Things are how they are. How can you adjust your thoughts in the space you are in and redirect your attention and your love and your heart and your time to maybe do something a totally different way now? Because when you have this big self-awareness that you have the power to change yourself, and it starts there. You can't control anyone else, what they feel, what they think, what they want, what their dreams are, whether they learn lessons, whether they don't, whether they want to be there, whether they don't. But you can control yourself, and you can be this example. You can be this star in this sphere of beautiful energy that can influence others and heal and protect. But the attention has to start on you. So let's see. Oh, we're bouncing around. I hope some of these messages make sense. I feel like I keep wanting to grab these cards, and I know they're kind of on relationships, but I do feel like maybe we should pull one. So clarity on release, letting something go, letting natural changes unfold. Bringing some attention back to you, remembering or having new visions and dreams, and starting to take hold and manifest something in your reality, to rebuild, to try differently. Clarity for the collective. Wow. Well, a lot of music came through. So we got a music card in the relationships deck. So maybe you connect to music. It's possible that you even communicate through music. Like send somebody songs, or you're a musician. You don't even have to be a musician to appreciate awesome music, because music is powerful. What music does is it triggers the right and the left hemisphere of your brain at the same time, just like meditation does. Music stimulates that part in your mind that takes you right back to a memory. I mean, right back into an actual moment. It can heal. The vibration of music can heal. Music, when you hear songs, can connect you and heal emotional things that you go through. Because even if it's not the exact words of what you've gone through and you just feel the emotion, I don't know, it's really special. It like makes you believe that someone out there maybe understands something that you went through. And that's a comforting feeling to know that you're not alone. If you have any like musical talent in you and you're not expressing it and doing it, I highly suggest you start to do your music again. Whether you just sing in the shower, or you sing for people that you know, or you play your guitar, or you pull out your trumpet, or you just go to a local spot and you play good songs on the jukebox that others will enjoy. Whatever you can do to share music, do it. Because it can heal the world. Music is so very powerful. But I feel like some of you are here, like, get back out there. You need to get back out there, even if you're doing some karaoke, whatever it is. Maybe you need to start a band. Maybe somebody you know is a musician and it's going to support them. So it says, tune into your heart. So maybe something going on in your heart was kind of like out of tune before. It was like a little friction. It's like when something's out of tune. Ooh, it's like, ooh, you know something's not right. It's really annoying when something is out of tune. And it kind of makes you like, oh, cringe a little bit. So if there's something happening and you feel like there's this cringing energy because you're not attuned to your heart, that means you're not following the truth of your heart. But once you do, whatever that is, whatever that desire, that dream, that truth of your heart is for you, it's like that desire, that yearning that you have. Once you start to take steps towards it and manifest something in your reality, to start to build something on a solid foundation, something like snaps into tune, into the right frequency so fast. And all of a sudden, that thing that was going on, that was just like that bad note you were always hearing in the back of your mind that must have been really, really, really annoying, all of a sudden feels beautiful. It's like, oh, feels like soothing and right. So it is possible you and someone else's frequency aren't tuned together, but you'll recognize when somebody sings perfect harmony with you. And this can be a parable or a metaphor too. It doesn't actually have to be actual music. It's the music of your vibration. When somebody vibrates perfectly with you, grooves with you, then you know that this harmony is deep. It's like the symphony, the unfinished symphony that you just want to continue. I just thought a bittersweet symphony. That song. That's kind of an interesting song. And it says, fun times, dance, listen, harmonious blend, high vibrations, and in tune. I just thought of Beach Boys now. I guess this is an appropriate card as the songs are flowing on through today. I just thought of good vibrations. So there is something in your life that feels like it's the right tune. It feels like it's the right song. It feels like it's the right frequency. And it's maybe releasing, you know, those strings a little bit in the places that just always feel like they're out of tune. It's just kind of irritating energy. This is not that. This makes you want to sing, get up every day, whistle in the shower, skip to work. It's that. And if this is you just going out to a concert, maybe it's that's the message. Go to a concert, go see a band, go see your friends, go out dancing, go out salsa dancing, go out Latin dancing or hip hop dancing or whatever you do. Anything. Maybe ballroom dancing. Hey. You're kind of badass if you know how to ballroom dance. That's pretty cool. Maybe you do the tango. It's beautiful, but it's listening. Sometimes you don't actually hear the words of a song until you hear them from somebody else or you read them. Sometimes when you read those words, you read those lyrics, you realize you've been singing it wrong your entire life. So, I mean, I do think of like, how people will sing Tiny Dancer, but they'll say, hold me closer, or would they say, hold me closer, Tony Danza, or something like that. And I was actually going to pull another card, but it looks like we're just meant to get the music message because there's one backwards. So, oh, is she loud again? Let me pause you again. All right, let's continue. Let's move along to the tarot and see what comes through. Get some clarity on the whale shark, the buffalo, the ace of pentacles, music, release, the tower. And holding your vision. Clarity for the collective, please. And thank you. Oh, wow. Look at you. The Two of Pentacles. So you're starting to multitask pretty good. You're not even juggling anymore. You're just holding on to these pentacles. So you're, oh, look at what's at the bottom. You got the sun. Hey. So you're shining. You're moving forward. You went from the Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. So you did take a hold of that opportunity, that golden opportunity that feels warm and different and magnificent. It feels like nothing else because you can't miss the warmth of the sun. This is an opportunity to help you to shine, where you feel like yourself, you feel understood, you feel good, you feel clear. It's getting clarity. Perhaps it's some clear communication, or it's you clearly communicating maybe something in your heart, in your soul, what your dreams are, but clear communication to yourself. If you're going from Ace to the Two, this could mean that you have to multitask a little, sometimes juggling two situations, but it looks like you're holding two things pretty firm. I mean, look at her pose. And it's interesting because even though it's the Two of Pentacles, look at that ocean behind there. Look at those waves coming up. Kind of reminds me of the Tower. Even with those waves coming up, waves of change, waves of emotion, that big scary ocean. Look at how confident this girl or guy is. She's standing pretty solid. She does look like she has on ballet shoes. So maybe some of you are dancers, or you're signing up for a dance class, or maybe that's something that could be really healing or awesome for you. But sometimes this means you're multitasking a lot of different things. So you do have to pay attention with the two, when there's a progression, when there's changes that are happening, how to readjust your energy so you're not drained. It's always about making something fun with this card, because it's usually like the clown gesture, juggling, you know, looking all crazy, doing the things, but it's handling those situations with humor, with a light energy. I always think of like remembering what you did when you were a kid. What did you do that you could adjust something? How can you have those experiences in your life where that time actually goes away? Even though this is Pentacles and you're heading towards doing something that's working with the 3, but when you're working on something that you love to do, it doesn't really feel like you're working. It's different. So that's building something. It can be different things for different people. It could be a project. It could be a partnership, but you're putting that energy into reality to make it build and make it real, make it manifest. If this is a job, you're doing the same thing. You could have 2 different jobs here, or like your main job and something you do on the side that brings that fun energy. So even when you go back to your responsible job here, you know, the main breadwinner, that's kind of what I'm getting. That other thing that you're doing is changing your frequency and your energy so much that it's going to probably manifest. That's going to probably become something awesome, but you're still changed in energy when you go back to that other thing. You definitely are changing your energy, because with the sun, anything else that comes out in a reading, the sun just shines a light on everything. It shows you that what your dreams are can manifest. What you believe and you vision in your mind is possible. It's like it can come true. Did Taylor just come through? A Swiftie? We got a Swiftie. Something about her wildest dreams. I think that's the song. Like your wildest dreams can manifest and come true. And how beautiful and bright are you going to feel in your everyday life? Like you are a ball of sunshine walking around in your world when you're doing what you love to do, when you're spending time with the people that value you and see your truth and want to see you shine. And it's usually that you shine a light on others and they sparkle too. It's just, there's so much energy. It looks like you are part of the sun. Like you are the sun in this card. Whew. Well, the sun is really nice. I kind of feel like I want to grab these cards. Let's bounce around today. Why not? These are the Cosmic Insight Oracle cards. I don't know if this is going to be a similar message or something different that comes through. I'm not sure if these are all little messages or if this is really like balancing out in a nice tapestry for you. But let's get one card from this deck. Let's see if we can bring a little more depth to this reading. Just remember with the sun, even if it's a cloudy day, even if it's like a darker season, that sun is still there. That beautiful sun, that warmth, that light still comes through. So it does go away when it's night. So it is about balance here. There is a time to rest. There is a time to sleep. But when that sun comes out, it's like you want to bounce out of bed, jump in the shower, get your coffee going on, get out the door, and start to build this thing. Because this opportunity, I don't think you want to miss it. Let's get one card for the collective, please, and thank you. Let go. Isn't that a message that came through? Where is that? Release and let go. This is the flying. Look at it. You have the butterfly. So you're letting go of an old way of doing something. You're letting go of energy that doesn't belong there anymore. You're letting go of what wasn't built on a solid foundation. You're letting go and starting to fly and Run with this freedom, run with this opportunity, run with this idea, run with your energy, but don't run on empty. You know, if you're this metamorphosis, you're no longer the caterpillar, you're no longer in that weird cocoon of muck. You are now flying. You are seeing the bigger picture. You are having such clarity. This is make room for the new beginning because it's on its way to you now. Something's already coming in. This opportunity is already made for you. It's like been divinely orchestrated for you to finally get on the right path to grab it. And you know what? With that tower, sometimes with the tower, how I see that is when there's something that you know kind of has to go away or change, you kind of have a feeling that something is wobbly for a while and you're not putting energy into changing something or getting out of something or starting to build something a different way. I do feel like I looked at this. We'll look at that too. It's fire sign. Very appropriate with the sunshine. But sometimes it is actually a tower that was like pushed over by divine energy somehow, because you're meant to be somewhere else. You're meant to be flying. And if you're sitting in that wobbly tower way too long, sometimes something has to happen where it just gets like pushed, like the angel just comes and like, all right, you're not going to do it. We're going to do it for you because you're meant to be doing something else. And even though that's that harsh adjustment, like what just happened, even if you felt it coming, you have the strength to rebuild, to go a different way, to use these beautiful wings and fly. And if this is coming to you now, it's telling you to make room. That could be clearing your actual environment, your actual space. That could be making room in your heart. That could be really starting to step into your own shoes and your own divine, beautiful sunshine of who you are and your experiences that you're proud of. So you have cool things to talk about when this dream starts to come into your way. It's a new beginning. So whatever that is for you, for some it's a relationship, for some it's that brand new job you've been waiting for some it's having that project or that thing that was just a love or a skill or a heard career, but like a talent or a project that you were doing, something that you're creating that you wanted it to manifest and be bigger. It's going to. It's going to get bigger. It's going to happen. But you do have to make room for something. There's no space for something new to come in. Whatever this is going to feel very uncomfortable when it starts to come into your sphere if you're holding on to all the old rubble from that tower that fell. It's clearing it away and starting with a fresh slate. Putting away that chapter and getting out a new one and getting really excited that anything could happen on this chapter. Oh, what's your new adventure going to be like? It's kind of exciting. And it might have to do with a fire sign side message. This is like, and there's another sun here. You got that sun coming through today. Even this looks like a golden sun. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, it's not necessarily one of those star signs. It's that kind of energy coming through. The energy of the fire signs is creation. It's fire in your soul. It's passion. It's like really want to dive into it and experience and like feel it. It's, I just heard it's sunshine, but I guess, I just heard another song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ooh, nice. All right, let's see. Should we pull one more card? Yes. But do I have the one we can sum it up with? I do. My power deck. Let's sum this reading up with the power deck. Clarity for the collective. On. Let go. Run free. New beginnings on its way. clarity. I heard clearing the confusion. Maybe you're confused about something. Moving from the Ace, this golden opportunity. I picked it up and I just saw the Magician there. To the 2, figuring out how to multitask, paying attention to your schedule, adjusting where your time and attention and energy is, so it feels like you have this solid footing and you're looking pretty sexy doing it too. Releasing something, manifesting your dreams. This is what you're releasing. Remembering the power of music. And I saw that, so let's look at it quick, because I want to go to this one. The Magician is manifestation. You're making the magic happen. You're looking at your talents. You're looking at what's in your actual surroundings to take those dreams you have and make it real. To make it look like, how did this, like magic, this spiritual magic just come about in your world? It takes effort from you, and sometimes help from others, and sometimes help from the divine. And this Magician's not afraid to mess up. It's not being upside down and not manifesting things that aren't your authentic truth, because then it's not going to feel like real value like this. It's not going to really feel like something you want to continue to hold on to, like when it's upright. Because when you have this, the infinity, is when you want something to keep coming back and keep recirculating every day. You know, new chapters, new possibilities. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to try something again. A redo or a retry. You know, trial and error sometimes is okay, because that's how you learn and how you grow and how you get better. But let's do one more card from the Power deck. One more card, please, and thank you. Oh, we have feminine. Oh, this is cool. This is like intuition. Look at all these trees. All these trees here are like feminine energy. So it's like Mother Nature. And look at those roots. And they're all connected. Trees are so cool. They actually feed energy through their root system to help other trees that need more nourishment. They're very, very smart. And then you have more butterflies here. And look at the light shining in. It's like the light is shining down. All of these trees also look like they're dancing. They're shining, this light is shining down to show how strong this root system is. And maybe it's also this seed that you plant is not going to be that one plant. It's going to have this root system that's just going to branch out into, I'm getting that forest, into a jungle, maybe around the world somehow. And it's down here in the universe. It says feminine is 13. It's the West, and it's black. I just heard, what's that, Tighten Up? The Black Keys. I was young. I need regret. I need it all. I can't get the words. Need it all. I can kind of hear it, but I can't get the words on that. The world is barefoot of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women have always communed with women in an unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by the male systems within a man or a woman. We all are in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. So even with this huge masculine energy of the sun, and your I am, your masculine side, doesn't matter what gender you are, your masculine side to, you know, manifest, let go, create. Well, I guess the creation is more like Mother Earth. The feminine side is the intuition. It's the side that connects you to energy, that connects you to the divine, that allows energy in, allows things to flow through you. And it's harder to put into words. It's possibly you have to do this manifestation in not a linear fashion. You still need to put the energy into it, but it's possible you need to go around that mountain, or look at something through the perspective of the Nautilus shell, or like a spiral staircase, each step, you know, around, so you can see the entire sphere of something and not just A to B to C. So when you have those feelings and those thoughts, and you're getting synchronicities and signs and that knowingness inside of you, don't ignore it and go all logical in your mind and try to make sense of it all. Listen to your heart. Is that a song? Listen to your heart. And I'm hearing another song that's like heaven. I think Listen to Your Heart's like an 80s song. And then the other one is like heaven, the heaven song. It's like Bryan Adams or something like that. It's actually a really pretty song. I will find them and I will put them below. You guys got a lot of music today. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.